The news on Friday that the statue of controversial former police chief and mayor Frank Rizzo will be removed from its site on the Thomas Paine Plaza in front of the Municipal Services Building was a reason to celebrate for Asa Khalif. "I'm filled with so many emotions right now, and all of them good," Khalif, leader of the Black Lives Matter movement in Pennsylvania, said. "I think this sends a powerful message that there is a new voice in the city, and it's rooted in the Black Lives Matter movement. People came together from all walks of life. Let's not forget that he brutalized not just black and brown people, but also people of the LGBTQ community. What you saw here in the spirit of what Donald Trump has initiated is that people are no longer going to go along to get along," continued Khalif, who in August draped a Ku Klux Klan hood over the statue's head. "People are willing to hold politicians accountable if they are staying silent about issues. This is a true revolutionary movement." On Friday, Managing Director Michael DeBrardinis announced the 9-foot-tall bronze statue, placed in 1998, would be relocated. The new location has not been determined. Earlier this year we initiated a call for ideas on the future of the Rizzo statue. We carefully reviewed and considered everyone's viewpoints, and we have come to the decision that the Rizzo statue will be moved to a different location, DeBrardinis said in a statement. The controversy over the statue erupted in August following protests by white supremacists in Charlottesville, Virginia over the removal of a Confederate monument of General Robert E. Lee. Clashes between the sides left a woman opposing the protesters and 2 state troopers who crashed while monitoring the protest from a helicopter, dead. Rather than denounce the marchers for killing the woman, who died when a protester ran over her with a car, Trump said that both sides were to blame for the clashes. This triggered statue and monument protests nationwide, mostly in the South, where in some places members of the Confederate Army are viewed as heroes. While there are no monuments to the Confederacy here, Rizzo, who served as mayor from 1972 to 1980 and was considered by many in the black community as being racist towards blacks, became a hot-button issue. City Councilwoman Helen Jim tweeted that the statue should be removed. The words "Black Power" were spray-painted on the statue, and there were both marches to remove the statue and in support of it remaining. Statue sculptor Zenos Frutakis, who has gained much of his fame for sculpting famous blacks such as Dr. Martin Luther King and Nina Simone, told the Tribune that he was okay with the statue being removed from the steps if some saw it as offensive. City Councilman Curtis Jones, who once participated in a protest against Rizzo while still a student at Overbrook High School, said he can dig the symbolism of having the statue removed. However, Jones opined that there are more important issues facing the city. There were 300-plus murders last year, 1,300 shootings in Philadelphia last year, Jones said. There was a 48% dropout rate in the schools last year. None of those murders I talked about were done by a statue. I don't care about the symbolism. Let's get to the root causes of what's wrong in our community. Khalif said he didn't care where they relocate the statue. He suggested they put it in Rizzo's grandson's backyard, adding the taxpayers who were offended by his legacy should not have to view the statue. They can throw it in the river, I don't give a damn, he said. But get it off public property. People have the right to worship their racist heroes. I just don't want to be subjected to it as a taxpayer.